Do you want to have real influence in your world? Or maybe you want to become a person of more influence? Welcome to the Wisdom Inspired Talks podcast. Thank you for joining me today. I am Yomi Akinpelu, your wisdom coach, speaker, teacher, and author of Blow the Cap Off Your Capability and other books. In this podcast, I will share from the wisdom of wise men and women from ancient and contemporary times. Today, I'll be speaking about influence, how you can become a person of greater influence. So, let's dive right in. We'll begin with a quote and a story. If you think you're too small to have an impact, try going to bed with a mosquito in the room, says Anita Roddick. For over a decade, I worked in a laboratory where mosquitoes were reared for medical research at one of the postgraduate schools of the University of London. So I know those blood-sucking bugs only too well. Just one mosquito makes a difference in an annoying way. But the principle is the same in the positive. One person can stop a great injustice. One person can be a voice for truth. One person's kindness can save a life and influence many. Each person matters. Hitler, Stalin, and Pol Pot are glaring examples of this principle. One human being can use their influence for evil and cause great harm. But the influence does not have to be as great as these tyrants in order to have a bad effect. Ecclesiastes 10:1 in the Bible says, "Dead flies in perfume make it stink, and a little foolishness decomposes much wisdom." If even a dead fly can have a bad influence, the least influential human being can have an influence for evil or for good. We can all be the fly in the ointment. Henry Drummond said, "The people who influence you are the people who believe in you." You have to decide whether you want to influence people or simply impress them. Impressing people is superficial, but influencing goes deeper. You can impress from a distance, but you can influence people only when you get close and identify with them. So how can we grow in influence? Here are some of the ways. First, sincerely love people and show it. Be warm. Second, be an encourager, not a critic. Speak gracious words. Avoid gossiping and bad-mouthing others. Be careful what you say or even think. Third, find out people's ambitions and interests in life. Everyone loves a chance to talk about themselves. Fourth, let people know if they have helped you or inspired you in some way or the other. Everybody loves to be appreciated. Last, let people know what you have actually achieved in life. This will inspire confidence in you. People are influenced by achievers. F. Synonil Jose said, "The influence of teachers extends beyond the classroom, well into the future. It is they who shape and enrich the minds of the young, who touch their hearts and souls. It is they who shape a nation's future." I totally agree because I've been influenced by a lot of my teachers. Sociologists tell us that even the most introverted individuals will influence 10,000 other people during his or her lifetime. We all influence one another in all sorts of ways, from what to have for lunch and to watch films to watch, to more important matters of truth. Napoleon Hill said, "Think twice before you speak. because your words and influence will plant the seed of either success or failure in the mind of another. The influence of a mother upon the lives of her children cannot be measured. They know and absorb her example and attitudes when it comes to questions of honesty, temperance, kindness, and industry, says Billy Graham. There are only two ways to influence human behavior. You can either manipulate it or inspire it. Now, thinking about those who have inspired me over my lifetime, a teacher of mine comes to mind. In my final year of secondary school, I didn't like maths much, but this teacher inspired me to love maths. He taught maths in such an engaging way, and that changed my love for maths. Now, I teach other people maths. I teach children maths, and I earn a lot of money just doing that. So thanks to that teacher. Also, I remember a teacher in year 4 of primary school. One day, after writing an essay, he called me to the front of the class and asked me to read the essay because he felt it was so good. Now, that teacher influenced me. He sowed a small seed which has blossomed into a writing career. Numerous authors and speakers like Jim Rohn, Keith Moore, Gloria Copeland, Teresa Velfoy, David Oyedepo Jr., Sam Adeyemi, Joshua Selman are just a few of those who have influenced me with their speaking gift. Also, John Maxwell and a dear friend of mine called Wale Omiyale has also influenced me in the area of leadership. Some authors have influenced my prayer and love for prayer, such as Bill Hybels, Dutch Sheets, Frank Peretti, Joyce Meyer, just to mention a few. I could go on and on. So let me ask you, who has influenced your life? And even more importantly, who are you influencing? And who would you begin to influence starting from today? So I encourage you, go out and start being an influence for good. And that is all for today. Until next time, keep on growing in wisdom and maturity. Blow the cap off your capability. Be unstoppable. Be awesome. I'm cheering you on.